My name is Jill Rosenwald, and I grew up in New York City, but I've lived in Boston for a really long time. My world was ceramics right from the get-go, and I was trying to find a studio, and I ran into a lot of blockades in that direction. I couldn't really find a place to work. And I did spend a lot of time searching, and the way that people searched in those days was the yellow pages and also word of mouth. So I had some friends who'd grown up here, and they said, why don't you go up to Boston? There are some studios that you could, you'd probably be able to find studio space there. And then that's what I did. I came up here for like a weekend, and I looked around, and there were a lot of possibilities of places to work, and then I found a group studio. I liked clay. I liked putting my hands in anything, though. I think more than that, and then I responded more to drawing, maybe not painting. Drawing, I was always doodling in the margins of every notebook all the way through, and also I was always making things, and I was always selling things. I was selling stuff on the sidewalk from the time I was really little. My earliest memory of doing ceramics was at the Y in New York City on the Upper East Side, and I probably was taking a class when I was 5 or 6. I'm not sure I had the closest affinity to clay at that time, but it was enjoyable. And I don't think anyone was pressuring me to do anything specifically in my life. There was no one saying, you need to be this. So I made it up as I went along. There was no document, there was no blueprint for what I was gonna do. So each day I was like, oh, I guess I'll try this. The part that grabs me the most about what I do is this instinct that I have for making things. It's so simple. Maybe it sounds sort of dopey, but I just have an urge to make things. I always have. There's just a natural drive inside of me, kind of for the whole picture of what the business became, which is both this instinct to I want to make things, I want to make a lot of things, and I love the idea of interacting with people. My father was a salesman, and I think I like that idea of interacting with other people. I'm going to make something, and then you're going to buy it from me. And then beyond that, this idea that they're going to have something beautiful in their lives that we've created here, and then that's going to maybe spark some joy. That's really I think that's the crux of the story. I think that it's really hard to be successful in a field of crafts. And so I feel like I've done great. I'm really happy. I've raised my children, and my husband and I are partners, and we've done really well. I feel great about it. I feel like there's been so many rewards to having this business. I feel really lucky, blessed, lucky, privileged. That's all been great. Okay, what you see is what you get. Jill. Yeah. Oh, shit, that was great. I gotta go like that. Okay, that was really action. That was like disaster film.